So welcome everybody. This is Oxford House sponsored event of Reiki meditation. And we want to thank Oxford House for sponsoring this program. Oxford House provides homes for people in recovery. And my name is Wendy Wisner, and I am a Reiki master teacher as well as intuitive energy healer. And so without further ado, we're going to start the energy healing tonight. What I'd like for everybody to do is to share with me what type of healing that you'd like to receive tonight. Is there a place on your body that hurts? Is there something that you'd like to heal emotionally or mentally? Or perhaps you wanted to put someone else in the healing circle, perhaps a family member or friend. Who would like to go first? Cleo, would you like to go first?
Well, I'd like to put my youngest daughter, whose name is Shaiichi, in the healing circle.
You got it. Beautiful. And anything for yourself tonight?
Not that stands out. Today, I'm pretty balanced. I always have a lower back pain. I think that has to do with an old injury. But for today, I'm pretty balanced.
Awesome. That's great. How about you, Mindy?
Maybe you use the right word, balance. Finding a balance between work demands and having time to grieve and heal from things in my personal life.
You got it.
I want to continue to work on anxiety, working to minimize it.
Okay. Anything going on in your physical body tonight?
Yeah, I got a little bit too much sun, so if you could balance that out.
Great, you got it. So Tania, I got your message that your microphone doesn't work. If you could type in the chat what you'd like to have specifically in terms of healing tonight. And Michael, would you like to share?
Sure. Just opening up my heart.
You got it. All right, let's wait for Tania. Oh, she already wrote. So Tania said, I would like to heal from past trauma. I get pain in my chest, head, and stomach, and the worst pain are in my feet and left leg. So thank you all for sharing. And without further ado, those of you who know Reiki, you may want to draw your symbols in your hands and power up your hands. And for those of you who don't know Reiki, that's okay. I'll be doing the healing tonight and channeling the divine energy to you. So what I'd like to do before we do the healing is, if we were together, I'd be attempting to give all of you hugs. So if you could put one hand on each bicep, close your eyes, and gently rock back and forth. And if you do this for 20 seconds, research says that you're going to feel that same feel-good chemical as if you received a hug from a friend. Continue to breathe deeply, deep belly breaths in through your nose, deep belly breaths out through your nose. I hope that helps you feel better. And today, if you could just relax, those of you who've never been on, just sit back, really relax, open yourself up to receive the healing energy. For those of you who do If you could put your hands on top of your head, and we're going to send Reiki healing energy to the top of your head. This is where your central processing unit is, racing thoughts, and it helps balance out the whole body. It tells the nervous system to calm. Take deep belly breaths and blow out, letting out that stress that no longer serves you. Helps balance the brain, helps the synapses fire better, more rhythmic, and better messaging to the whole body and system. Just allow the energy to fill your being and open you to the light and love of the universe. This Reiki energy is used in hospitals, it's used in military bases and recovery centers around the world. Did you know that Reiki is provided in all of the top 20 hospitals in the nation? And it's used for pain relief. Welcome, Alvista. It's used for depression. It's used for curbing stress. For both chronic situations, cancer patients, as well as post-surgery to help people heal faster. And let's move our hands to the sides of our face. And the word balance keeps coming to mind tonight. This balances our right and left brain. Our thinking, planning side of our brain, get things done, organized, with that creative, loving, generous, live in the right now side of you. Breathing deeply, allowing the energy to flow back and forth between the different sides of your brain. You may feel this in your temples, in your frontal lobe, where you process information. And it may calm your system. This activates your senses. For those of you who are looking for greater intuition, insights, this can help you be more of what you desire. Perhaps you're looking to move forward in your life and looking for a new way to do it. Activating this part of your body, your mind, will help. Reiki helps. And if you could move your hands to the front of your face, your fingertips on your forehead, your palms on your cheeks. And this calms your limbic system. That's your fight, flight, freeze system. Calming anxiety, stress, helping you let go of depression. And perhaps giving you new insights and a different perspective on a long-term problem. Allow your system to relax. You may feel energy going down your spine, as energy is just literally soothing, calming energy is traveling down your nervous system, activating your parasympathetic, relaxing your jaws, relaxing your eyes and forehead, and inviting all the muscles in your face to relax. So many of us carry tension in our jaws, in our face, and that travels down our neck to our shoulders. And blow out, letting that tension leave the being. Some of you are dealing with past trauma, recent trauma, grieving. That all activates the limbic system. Let this energy soothe those raw nerves. Allow yourself to be bathed in love and light. Beautiful. And if you could take your hands, one on your forehead, one on the back of your head, as if you're receiving a big hug from the universe. Allow the Reiki energy to flow through, calming the racing mind, the racing thoughts, and giving you more balance again in the way you look at life. You may feel this in different parts of your body as your brain tells your body to calm and relax. It's interesting, this particular position has your hand on the reptilian brain, the oldest part of our brain that controls our automatic responses, and on the newest part of our brain, our thinking brain. We're bringing, again, a new balance between our automatic responses and our ability to bring that thinking, positive energy to our being. And blow out, letting the stress go, letting those hurts dissolve. Peace, some of you are dealing with a lot of grief. Khalil shared just before he jumped on that he's dealt with 5 deaths in his family in 18 months. It takes its toll on you. Mindy mentioned grief. Many of us have lost people during COVID. And even the energy in the universe right now, you can feel it, it's palatable. Allow yourself to feel hugged by the universe. And we move our hands to our throat. And I'd like you to take one hand and put it on your chest and one hand on the throat tonight. Why? Because a lot of us hold uncried tears in our lungs. And so that hand is going to go towards our uncried tears and the other on our throat. We hold our trust here. It's our communication centers and our ability to express ourselves. So many of us get caught up and struggle with the ability to communicate how we really feel, or perhaps the difficulties that are going on in our lives. And ultimately, we forget that we can trust ourselves. We can trust others. and opening that part of us to the truth that just because some bad things happened to us in the past, right here, right now, is safe. So if somebody had just got triggered, keep breathing into your throat, breathe into your chest, and allow that energy to move. Deep belly breaths where you feel that tightness. Allow the divine Reiki energy in. This is the higher power coming to help you, and allow that energy to move that's been stuck, that trauma that's been stuck in your lungs, stuck in your heart. You may feel it in your back. You may feel it in your gut. Allow this intelligent energy to go where it's needed to heal you. And blow out. Nice. Beautiful. And now we move to the heart. If you can reach, put your hand behind your back. And if not, put both hands here on your chest. And know that your intention heals. Why do we put a hand behind our back? Because our unconscious and our past is held in the rear. But again, your intentions, if you can only reach from the front, the higher power knows your intentions, and you will heal this way. Allow the energy in. Sometimes it's scary to open our heart again. We've been hurt before, hurt a bunch of times. Allow love to enter your body. Allow it to enter your mind. Allow it to enter your feelings. Good. Breathe it in. Feel it. And open your heart to loving others. This is where we express how we feel. Sometimes it's about expressing and just feeling those feelings to ourselves. Being honest about how we really feel. Good. Nice move. We're going to stay here a moment longer to heal the grief that so many of us have struggled with. Layer upon layer upon layer of hurt. Sometimes we need to go back to those early childhood moments when it wasn't safe. The people that were supposed to love us were broken people. They did the best they could, but it certainly didn't feel like love. Keb Mo has a song. Doesn't feel like that's not love. And know that the universe still loves you. Good. Breathe into the tightness. This is the healing space for you, right here, right now. And we move to our solar plexus, to our belly. And you can put either both hands on the front, or one hand in the front, one hand in the back, whichever you prefer. This is a powerhouse. This is where we hold our belief systems about ourselves. Self-esteem, self-confidence, and our will to move forward. And there's so many organs in this part of our body. Our digestive system, our immune system, our pancreas, where we hold the sweetness of life. Kidneys flushing. And blow out. Know that I am empathic. And when I tell you blowing out, I can feel when you're moving energy. I can sense when you are healing yourself, when you're allowing yourself to open and feel and release. And that's why I ask you to blow out when I do. Because I desire that you let go of what no longer serves you. Feel that healing energy in your belly. That love, that kindness for yourself. There you go. Deep belly breaths. Allow your system to calm. We often hold fear here. And for some of you, the anxiety is getting a little more tense. Breathe into that. Remember, 90 seconds. You can tough it out for 90 seconds. Because I promise you, the energy will move. Allow the calm to come to you. Beautiful, wonderful. Allow the energy to move. Somebody had a big movement there. Felt like a big balloon letting all the helium out. I'm going to stay here a little moment longer because that immune system is so important in this moment in time. Healing, strengthening the whole being for you to keep the flus and the COVID and all of the other things that are out there at bay. And moving our hands to our lower abdomen, just below our belly button, to our sacral chakra. And this is where we hold our willingness to feel. Yes, related to the heart, but earlier feelings. Sometimes we suppress, it wasn't safe to feel. We were told not to cry. We were told to hold it in. Perhaps you weren't able to feel your grief earlier. And now it's time to feel it fully. For us women, this is where we hold our personal power. This is where we hold our creativity, our expression of how we're going to create in the world and live our life fully. Healing this part of you so that you can live life to its maximum. Some of you have had a really bumpy 6, 10, 12 months. Allow the energy to soothe you. Know that you're safe. And know that it's safe in your own body. And we move our hand to our groin. And you can either sit on your hand, one hand, or put both hands at your groin. This is called the Root Chakra. And this is where we hold our safety, security, our connection to the planet, our sense of safety in our home and in our own being. Deep belly breaths in and allow that energy, that breath to come out through the nose. And again, the anxiety, the fears, the grief, allow it just to pour out of you into the earth, down your legs. You don't need it anymore. Allow the sadness to leave. Grief is a tough one because there's so many layers. Sometimes it's difficult to give ourselves permission to feel better again. And it's a process. Mourning people is a part of the grieving because you miss them. Feeling those feelings fully. Allow the energy to come up and feel safe in your feelings. Connecting, you may feel tingling in your feet. And let's move our hands to our knees. And this is where we hold our safety in moving forward. Each of us has things we want to do in this lifetime, do in 2022. And when our knees hurt, that's often about our resistance or our fears about moving forward. And blow out. And sometimes it's just about admitting to ourselves how we feel. Allowing the feelings to come up. Say, okay, I'm feeling scared. It doesn't mean you'll always be scared. But looking that fear in the face, say, okay, that's how I feel right now. And as I said, in 90 seconds, if you allow the feelings to feel fully, that energy is going to move. And blow out. And next, we're going to move our hands to our ankles. And you can take one ankle at a time. And for those of you who can't reach your feet, just intend that the energy is going to your ankle. The universe knows what your intention is. Allow the ankle to feel that loving, warm, caring energy. Deep belly breaths. Nice release for one of you. Keep breathing. You may feel the tightness in your chest, in the jaw, in the shoulder. Allow the energy to move. Surrender your energy and what you no longer desire to hold to the higher power. And blow out. Beautiful. Somebody's shoulders just relaxed tremendously. That's great. Congratulations. And move your hands to your other ankle. And again, if you can't reach, just intend. Feel the energy and allow that relaxation. It's like pulling the stress right out of your back, out of your shoulders, out of your muscles, even out of your bones. Certainly your organs, your brain. As the mind quiets. And blow out. Giving yourself permission to relax. Give yourself permission to feel good. For some of you, it's been a while since you felt good. And Luis, you reminded me at the top of before we started taping, that the smile makes a difference. Just putting a little smile on your face. I'm not talking about a big grin, just a little one. Welcome, Shreyal. Will tell your body that you're safe. It will remind your body that you can feel good. And move your hand to your feet. You can put one hand on the top of your foot, one hand on the bottom. If you can reach both of them, good for you. I personally cannot. And for those of you who can't reach your feet, just intend that the energy is going to one of them. And blow out. You can send energy up your legs. The wonderful thing is the top of your foot holds your immune system. You can send energy to your immune system. And our feet move us forward in life. They keep us grounded and help us feel balanced. Our meridians end at our feet, and we intend and ask that the meridians clear. We invite the nervous system to peacefully activate. We ask all of the systems to optimize for full health and well-being. We ask the energy systems to follow the master divine template for full health and well-being. And we're going to move our hands from one foot to another. We ask the DNA to maximize potential. We ask the unconscious to become conscious. We invite the feelings and emotions to regulate and fine-tune. Activate senses. peace in every facet of your being. Allow it to enter your body, your mind, your spirit. Now I'd like you to scan your body, scan your and figure out, is there any part of you that would like a little extra energy? All of us probably can feel one area, perhaps as you glanced over it, needing a little bit more. Put your hands there and give yourself extra love, wherever that might be. And blow out. Allow the energy to surround you, envelope you with love and light. Connect you to the divine within you, your highest self, and firmly put the highest self at the helm for you, in control. And finally, put one hand on top of your head, one hand at your groin, and we invite the energies to balance, connect, straighten, align, and balance. Grounding us deeply into the earth, activating our flows, our auric field, and every facet of your energy field, and connecting with your higher self and that divine energy as you become one giant column of light. All of your energy flowing, expanding, opening to who you really are, that radiant you. And blow out. And when you're ready, slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. What was your experience tonight?
I always feel more whole after Reiki. And you do an amazing job guiding it.
Thank you, Mindy. Tania said that she feels a breath of fresh air. Thank you. Tania, if you wouldn't mind putting your email into the chat, and I'll keep you on the email list. I know you're new to this. We meet every Sunday at 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So I hope you'll be able to join us again. Anybody else like to share? Thank you for your email.
Yes, I'd like to
Probably.
share, Wendy.
Thank you.
I got a lot of balance. I got a good release from all the anxiety, and it'll give me a good example of when I go to meditation during the week, what to shoot for, and if I feel stressful, what to shoot for. Then I also liked when you talked about staying in touch with the universe and the planet. I thought that was very insightful. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thanks for sharing, Louise. Hi, Alvista. Is it Alvista or Alvesta?
Alvista.
Alvista. Thank you for correcting me. Tell me about your experience tonight.
I experienced balance and warmth and balance.
Wonderful, wonderful. And welcome for, I think this is your first time.
Yes,
And
it
if you
is.
wouldn't mind, yes, and if you wouldn't mind putting your email in the chat, and I'll put you on the email list. Know that we meet every Sunday, so I hope you'll be able to join us again.
Yes, I will.
Terrific.
Khalil and I are brothers.
Oh my gosh, how wonderful. Aren't you lucky?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Yeah.
Anybody else care to share?
I feel circulation. I feel the rhythm of circulation going through my body.
Nice. How's the low back?
Less tensed.
Good.
Definitely less tensed. I hadn't noticed it until you said something.
Good. Good. Well, give your daughter a hug for us, and hopefully she'll feel a little bit better. Anybody else care to share?
Hi, Wendy. I just wanted to say my apologies to you and everyone on the line, the Sherelle. I love Reiki, and my energy was off a little bit today. So I missed half of or majority of the Reiki, and I do want to apologize, but I said, let me just go on, if not but for 10 minutes, just so I could get something and feel somewhat better. So thank you. I always feel better with Reiki. It does something to your energy. And just like the lady spoke and said, you and teaching and giving us all of the things so that we can be in tune with our body and the different things that will attribute to different areas that's bothersome or that needs attention. That's also awesome.
Well, I'm just so grateful you could be with us, Sherelle, when you joined us. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Michael, would you like to share?
What I like about your process is it just gets me out of my head and into my body and gets my brain from not thinking. And so I feel so much more present. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Well, folks, I am so grateful that you could join us tonight. Again, thank you to Oxford House for sponsoring this. And know that we're doing this every Sunday from 5 to 6 on Zoom. And know that this program will also be on YouTube, and it's available, and you can search under Radiant You Healing and Oxford House. And so this is available to you again if you wish to. And what I'll do is, Tania, I have your email, and Alista, if you could give me your email address, if you could put it in chat, then I'll be able to also forward you the link as well.
Okay.
Yes. So, folks, blessings to you. I'm going to turn off the record button at this point. And